Chicago Sky coach Tyler Marsh, who, guess what? Completely disintegrated all of these quote-unquote hate speech rumors from the Sky Fever game the other night. He's like, nah, sorry, I didn't hear anything. By the way, this is Angel Reese right after Caitlin Clark hit that three-pointer at the buzzer going into halftime. Guys, this game, this is what a sellout looks like. 17,274 fans, and it was fully sold out. It was packed.
There are moments in sports that don't just catch fans off guard. They completely change what we think is possible on the court. That's exactly what unfolded when Angel Reese, known for her bold personality and powerful presence, was unexpectedly benched, with all eyes watching. This wasn't a routine substitution or quiet coaching move. It was a stunning decision that brought everything to a halt. Even the Gatorade bottles seemed frozen in time as Reese's intense stare ignited a storm on social media. While many questioned whether she would stay composed, Caitlin Clark saw an opportunity, a moment to rise and prove who truly commands the spotlight in the WNBA. What happened next had fans on the edge of their seats, eager to see the statement the league's rising star was about to make.
She's getting destroyed. Angel Reese trying to start a fight with Caitlin Clark to deflect the fact that she is getting her ass whipped. I mean, it's on. It is on.
No build-up, no warning, just instant basketball mayhem. Seeing Angel Reese benched in front of a massive audience felt like an unexpected plot twist no one saw coming. This wasn't a routine rotation or a strategic tweak. It was raw, unscripted drama that had coaches nervously glancing at each other and fans lighting up Twitter in a frenzy. Suddenly, the spotlight shifted from the scoreboard to the cause behind the chaos, and all eyes turned to see how Caitlin Clark would handle the pressure. The entire arena seemed to hold its breath, sensing that something major was about to unfold.
I told you guys there would be a follow-up video on the nuclear fallout. That's exactly what it's been. Over the take foul, as Caitlin Clark is calling it, and that's a great way to say it. It was a take foul. She was trying to prevent a wide-open layup, although one could argue that she might have missed it anyway, on Angel Reese, and then Angel Reese went absolutely, utterly berserk. I find this rather interesting because it sounds like they're going to pull her out further from the basket, and I wonder how her fans are going to feel about that. If she's further away from the basket, that doesn't mean there's going to be a lot of, or as many, I would believe, offensive rebound opportunities for one Angel Reese. And they want her to shoot more mid-range.
Tensions in the arena were nearing a breaking point, and the spark that set it off was almost laughably routine. A simple, everyday foul by Caitlin Clark was all it took. The call was so ordinary it usually wouldn't raise an eyebrow. Clark, known for her deep shooting range and fearless style, wasn't playing dirty, just her usual aggressive game. But this wasn't just another night. The rivalry between her and Reese came with baggage, last year's NCAA drama, countless viral moments, and weeks of subtle digs online. Now, every whistle echoed with the weight of unfinished business and rising pressure. Clark's foul may have been minor, but in that charged atmosphere, it lit a fuse. For Reese, nothing felt accidental. Every play seemed personal, every call a provocation. The fans felt it too. This had gone beyond the sport. It was pride, history, and two fierce competitors refusing to give an inch. The energy was electric, and everyone was waiting for the eruption.
She's getting destroyed. Angel Reese trying to start a fight with Caitlin Clark to deflect the fact that she is getting her ass whipped. I mean, it's on. It is on.
Clark said, "No layups in my house," and sent Angel Reese flying like it was a Southwest commercial. That flop had Academy Award winner written all over it. But the refs really looked at that and said, yep, that's definitely murder, and gave Caitlin a flagrant like she pulled a knife out mid-play. And Angel tried to run up on her and said, "You're crazy as fuck, what the fuck are you doing?" And Caitlin's all like, "This is just basketball. It's either a layup or free throws. Pick one."
It's just a good take foul, you know? If you either Angel gets wide open 2 points or, we send him to the free throw line. Nothing malicious about it. It's just a good take foul. Every basketball player knows that.
And just like that, Caitlin Clark dropped a triple-double, won by 35.
The atmosphere shifted in an instant. Angel Reese wasn't just upset. She was furious. Her intensity was undeniable, catching even teammates and opponents off guard. The usual sense of competition vanished. You could see it in her eyes and every sharp, deliberate movement.
And look out, Caitlin Clark pushes Angel Reese, and Angel Reese.
It was as if every bit of restraint disappeared. Reese's anger was raw, visible, and locked squarely on Caitlin Clark. In that moment, the game stopped being just a battle of skill and became something far more personal, a grudge match fueled by pride and perception. This wasn't two stars exchanging light-hearted jabs. It was a showdown between a player who felt overlooked and disrespected, and another being crowned the league's rising face. Reese's piercing glare said it all. This wasn't your typical rivalry. The tension spread through the arena like a wave, leaving fans either electrified or frozen in suspense. Yet through it all, Clark remained steady. Her focus never wavered. She kept her composure, knowing that true greatness isn't just about talent, it's about staying calm when the heat is on. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe my channel for more awesome content. Thanks.
Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever is currently putting the beats on the Chicago sky. And I'm telling you right now, Angel Reese is furious because she wants to make it her business to beat Caitlin Clark this year. And I'm telling you right now,
Reese thinks learning the new offense is, quote, a transition for her in training camp, but thinks she'll be able to learn the new skill set easily. Quote, what's the point of me working on it if I'm not going to take the shot, ? Reese asked.
Rather than backing off, Reese charged straight toward Clark, sending a jolt through the entire arena. The moment felt less like a regular season game and more like a dramatic face-off in a blockbuster film. Her body language said everything: intense, fired up, and completely unfiltered. Courtside reporters described the tension as electric, while commentators questioned just how far things might go. Yet Clark didn't flinch. Calm, collected, and unwavering, she stood her ground without hesitation. The atmosphere was so thick, even seasoned players took notice. In the crowd, nervous laughs and hushed whispers filled the brief silences. Everyone could feel that something unforgettable was unfolding, but no one could predict what would come next. And in the midst of all that chaos, Clark's unwavering poise became the defining image of the night.
3. And look out, Caitlin Clark pushes Angel Reese, and Angel Reese gets
on them play out.
Basketball player, refs got it right. Go on.
As the crowd buzzed with energy, Caitlin Clark stayed locked in, refusing to get pulled into the chaos. Her face showed nothing but focus, even as Reese's fiery reaction dominated the arena. In a quick, decisive move, the coach benched Reese without hesitation. She stormed to the sideline, jaw tight, while social media instantly lit up. Twitter exploded with debate. Some praised Reese's passion, others criticized her for losing control. Meanwhile, Clark's fans flooded timelines with clips and praise, celebrating her ability to stay composed under pressure. Instead of responding with emotion, Clark let her performance speak for itself, proving why she's now the face of the league. Her calm in the storm wasn't just impressive, it was confirmation that she's built for the spotlight. The drama kept intensifying, but Clark never wavered. She stayed one move ahead the entire time.
I think she says, you're effing crazy, something like that, blah, blah, blah. You crazy as F. What the F is wrong with you? I mean, my goodness.
It was just a good play on the basketball. I'm not sure what the refs saw to upgrade it, and that's up to their discretion after watching the initial whatever happened during the play and then whatever happened after. We watch a lot of basketball. It's a take foul to put them at the free throw line. I'd rather give up 2 points. I've watched a lot of basketball in my life. That's exactly what it was. I wasn't trying to do anything malicious. That's not the type of player I am. So, yes, wasn't anything like that. And
Angel Reese wasn't backing down, not even after the final buzzer. When the post-game microphones came her way, she matched her on-court fire with bold, unapologetic words. No soft answers, no regrets, just raw emotion from a player determined not to let anything slide. This wasn't just post-game frustration, it was a clear message. A declaration that this was personal, that the rivalry was real. Her tone was defiant, her presence a challenge. Behind the scenes, word spread that the NCAA was already reviewing the footage, hoping to steer the narrative in a more positive direction. Meanwhile, Clark kept it classy. She avoided the drama, focused solely on the game, and let her performance speak for her. Reese may have dominated the headlines, but it was Clark who quietly took control of the narrative, showing that you can win the mental battle without uttering a single controversial word. As debates raged and anticipation built, the spotlight on both stars only grew, and the league knew this story was far from over.
This little white girl and Caitlin Clark out here busting that flat out, bruh, triple dub. And I don't want to hear none of that stat padding stuff, bro. She had a triple double, and that's just the facts, man. That's just the facts. So I see a lot of people saying, oh, she fouled her hard, bro. It was a malicious play. Man, that wasn't no malicious play. This is a malicious play. Check it out. What y'all gonna say?
We need to talk about the hard foul. Caitlin Clark fouls Angel Reese while going up for a layup. People are making a big deal out of this. And me, I'm looking at it like, look, it was just a hard foul. I don't even think it was flagrant. The only thing that was flagrant was Angel Reese's response, right? How she responded to the hard foul. And obviously you can see there's still a little hate. There's still a little hate out there. But I'm going to say this. WNBA, lean in on this. Lean in on.
Even Reese's coach looked drained, like the night had taken a toll far beyond the scoreboard. During the post-game press conference, he skillfully dodged tough questions with vague responses like, "We'll handle it internally," clearly hoping the league would intervene before things spiraled further. Fans were split down the middle. Some defended Reese's fiery passion, while others questioned if this kind of outburst would become a recurring issue. Online, the conversation turned sharp. Debates got personal, and highlight reels drew stark contrasts, cutting between Reese's emotional reactions and Clark's calm, calculated plays. One viral meme said it all. Reese's fierce glare side by side with Clark's game-winning assist, chaos versus composure. While the media swirled around the controversy, Clark stuck to her rhythm, shaking hands, posing for cameras, and quietly setting the standard for professionalism. Her message was clear. Talent alone isn't enough. Real greatness comes with control.
Perspective on the flagrant foul. What was the point you were trying to make to her?
It's just a good take foul, you know. If either Angel gets wide open 2 points, or we send him to the free throw line. Nothing malicious about it. It's just a take foul. Every basketball player knows that.
In one of the most intense nights the WNBA has seen, Angel Reese's emotions stole headlines, but Caitlin Clark stole the show. Reese's frustration boiled over after a hard foul from Clark, turning a close game into a spectacle. Benched and visibly upset, her reaction sparked a storm of debate online. Some praised her passion, others questioned her composure. Meanwhile, Clark stayed locked in, hitting shots, making plays, and showing the poise of a seasoned star. As controversy swirled, she kept it about basketball, proving why she's quickly becoming the face of the league. Reese's outburst went viral, turning into memes and merch, while Clark's calm became a model of leadership. Coaches, fans, and commentators all took note. Pressure doesn't just reveal talent, it reveals character. And on that night, Clark's control shined brighter than any stat line.